so here's a story. When I was in art school, I'm an artist. I paint, I do all that stuff. I started to value my paintings more when I put that time and effort. Last video, I was, very sad and feeling very just like hopeless and powerless. It's been a few days, feeling better. Thank you to the person who commented on my last video. That was very sweet. Yeah, for the last few days I've basically just been doing, chores, working on the graphic novel, and making a website, because I watched a YouTube video, I forget who it's by, I'll link it down below, and basically she was saying that like a big mistake that a lot of people make is that they post on YouTube and then just kind of like, or even like any social media, and then they kind of just like cross their fingers and like hope that they'll end up getting like enough of a following and enough views to like get money from like the ad algorithms and stuff like that. And she said that that's kind of like, if your goal is to make some money, that's kind of like the wrong way to do it. The best way is to basically use YouTube like to create a community and to do all that, but also to basically like funnel people like into the place where they can support you, like the place where they can get value from what you're doing beyond just YouTube. And so like, I'm an artist, I paint, I do all that stuff, and like I've sold some paintings, I've sold mostly online, I've sold stuffed animals, but I just really love selling things. Like I really like hearing, what people think of my stuff, and like getting the reviews back and hearing, what they think and stuff like that. It's just really life-giving to me, and so I would love to do that more. It's just in the like void that is the internet, it's really hard to find the people that like really love your stuff, And so I'm setting up a website that has, I'm using Printify right now, but eventually I'll probably be using someone else, but for now I'm using Printify. And so I'll have a website, I'll have the paintings that I've already made and have scans of available as prints printed on watercolor paper, which is perfect because they're watercolor paintings, so it'll look really good. And you can buy those. And then I'll probably also have digital products, like maybe like phone wallpapers or something like that. I've been asking ChatGPT, basically. I've been watching YouTube videos about marketing and stuff, and I've been asking ChatGPT, like, what should I do? Because I have no idea. So hopefully all of the things that those two sources have suggested will help me get better at all of this. I need to get better at making YouTube videos because I've got like 6 more subscribers and only 3 videos, which isn't a lot, but for me that's like, oh my goodness. And I've had 2 people comment, which is crazy. That's so cool. But I definitely want to get better at making videos as well, because that's kind of where people are gonna find me and where they're gonna feel kind of like a connection to my art and everything. So I gotta learn how to do that well. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. Eventually I'm going to be doing paintings like in the videos as well, and then you'll be able to buy not just prints of the painting that I've made in the video, but also the original painting. Like if you want to have the actual painting that I was making in the video, you can buy that and be the only one who has it. But yeah, so the avenue that I'm hoping to go down with my paintings is actually different than, well, it's not different. Okay, so here's the story. When I was in art school, I was commissioned to paint a painting. It was a commemorative piece that there was a couple, and they had a sun conure, which is a type of parrot, who had passed away, and they were really broken up about it. And as part of their grieving, they wanted to have a painting that kind of commemorated her, what's the word? A painting that, I don't remember the word, it just flew out of my head. Anyway, and I took that, and I had actually been like really into researching parrots like right at that moment. I got like super deep into it. I had that ADHD like hyper-focused deep dive on like one thing, and I was super into parrots. And so I knew the kind of vibe that sun conures had. Like I knew their like spirit was very tenacious, very like loud and boisterous and in your face and all of that. And so what I did was I took my canvas to art school, and I was painting, and I was like, this isn't working. And then finally I was like, okay, I'm not gonna try to paint anything representational. I'm gonna try to take the colors of the sun conure, like they have beautiful colors, and I'm gonna take the personality and the spirit of sun conures that I know they have, and I'm just gonna put that on the canvas. And I actually finger painted. So I just grabbed the paint and I splashed it across the canvas, kind of trying to put the spirit of the sun conure on the canvas. And when I finally gave it to them, it was the husband that came and picked it up, and he looked at it, and like the first thing out of his mouth was, "That's her." And that was really, really, really cool, because I'd never met her, and I didn't draw a bird. I drew, like I painted the spirit, the emotions, what that animal was, but in like an abstract kind of way. And so what I've been doing as I've been making my website is I've got these abstract watercolor pieces that I made them like a month ago, and I have really good scans of them, so I'm like, okay, I'll put them up. And I've been naming them, because I never named them, and kind of doing a description of the emotions that I feel when I look at the painting, which I hadn't done before. And it was really cool to see like, oh, this painting makes me feel this way, and like it was really hard for a while because like you look at a piece and it's hard to be like, not what do I think of it, but what do I feel about it. And so eventually I got all of the feelings that I felt about these pieces, and it was really cool seeing within me, I started to value my paintings more when I put that time and effort and put those emotions that were already there and kind of brought them to the surface and added them to the painting in the title and description. And all of a sudden it was like, man, this piece, there's more to it than I thought there was just from doing that exercise. So all of that to say, that's what I'm gonna probably be doing when I actually paint the painting on YouTube, is what is the feeling that is happening while I'm painting? Like, what am I trying to say? What are the emotions that I'm imbuing the painting with? And I think that's going to be really cool, because then if anyone else is feeling those same feelings, they can watch the video and kind of experience what I'm doing through their own emotions and through their own lens of what's going on in their lives. And then if it resonates with them and they want to have that piece, they can go to my website and they can buy a print or buy the original and have that kind of emotional connection in their home, which I think is really cool. And I think it's cool that it's like it's not something that I do naturally, but with that commission, like a couple years ago, I did do that. And so I think that's something that's like inside of me that I haven't really kind of, you know, done a lot with and haven't really fleshed it out. So I'm excited to do that. So that's what I've been doing. That's the idea that I have. That's the direction that I'm hoping to go in. We'll see. I'm also working on the graphic novel. It was really nice to not work on it, because then I was able to kind of think some story stuff through and have some other ideas that I don't think I would have had if I was actively working on it. So that's been really good. It's been good to kind of do both. But yeah, so that's gonna happen soon. In the next video, hopefully I will be making a painting and I will be sharing the website and all of that so you can check it out, which would be very cool. But yeah, that's where I'm going. Last video I was, you know, very sad and feeling very just like hopeless and powerless and really feeling like the effects of my ADHD and everything. But I'm a naturally optimistic person, so that usually doesn't last too long. It comes around every so often, but I am in desperate need for something to work, so I'm really doing my best. I have not a lot of money left, so we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. So exciting. We'll see. Okay, bye.